Hi, so today for dinner we're having chicken drumsticks and potato fries, except today I cut them into wedges. I guess they'd be steak fries in the oven, and I will put a vegetable probably in a separate dish. I haven't decided yet even what. I just wanted to share the little bit of a last cutting of my potato. I took medium size or small and cut it in half, and then I'm just going to wedge it into three. This one was a little bigger, so it got a little weirder wedge, but they're all close enough in size. I think we've addressed this topic before that I can't, for the life of me, ever get things uniform. And I've got 5 drumsticks here that I will be putting all on the same cookie sheet. I need to decide how big of a cookie sheet, half or whole. Let's just bring out a half and take a look at it and see what we think. Yeah, I think I'll be able to fit it all on one. And since we're still summertime, even though it's September, and keeping in the spirit of summer, I'm going to use my favorite Montreal chicken, McCormick Montreal chicken, because that's a little more summer flavor to me, a little more gardeny or a little herbier. When I do this in the winter, I will frequently, well, not frequently, when I do this in the winter, I will usually do salt, pepper, and paprika, lots of paprika. And I'm heavy on the pepper, but I think you've noticed by now that that's always the case for me. A little heavy on the pepper, very heavy on the paprika, and that feels a little more cold weather. Anyway, we'll just lay those out. And potatoes, before no, I'll do them on there now because I have to salt and pepper these too, but I don't really want to get too much touching of the chicken going on there, but you all know about that now. First, I will do on the potatoes a little drizzle of olive oil to help the salt and pepper stick to it. And I don't think I'll put this on the potatoes, just the chicken. I kind of like a nice, just salt and pepper potato, actually. Okay. Let me just get the oil off my hands. I'm really too picky about the oil because it's not cross-contaminated. It's actually kind of moisturizing. I just don't want to leave greasy fingerprints on everything. Okay, so I have the oven heated to 360. This will probably take an hour and a half. They're regular size drums. I bought some from a store. These are from Wegmans, my usual place. I bought some from a store that I don't even recall which, but I don't normally buy them from. They were at a really good price on sale, and I was like, oh, I'll take a pack. And they were like pterodactyl legs. They were so huge. There's just something weird about eating ginormous chicken legs and chicken thighs, and it's weird. But they're always pretty regular sized at Wegmans, which I don't know if this is actually a thing, but I feel like that means they're not growth hormone-y and antibiotic-y, and I don't know though. Who knows? I tell myself these things to feel better about it. Okay, salt and pepper on the potatoes. The last time I made this and posted it, and the reason I'm posting it again, I don't recall if I mentioned, is because of the 4-part series of Before Me Knowing How to Do Video Editing. My friend who I originally started making these videos for, I'm just mixing this up so that it's on all sides, not just the back or the front. It doesn't matter if this touches the chicken or that I touch chicken with this because it's going to be in the oven for a while. Anyway, my friend who I started making these videos for made it. She occasionally will send me pictures of her meals, and I was like, I really enjoy that, by the way. If you're listening, I enjoy seeing those pictures. It makes me happy. And she did shoestring potatoes from a bag, and I was like, oh, that's something I forget. It's been a while since I worked full-time in corporate America, and I forget when you come home, even just cutting up a potato is a pain in the ass. And then, of course, this is supposed to be one-pot meals, and now we have a cutting board and a knife. But I forgot to buy a bag of potatoes for shoestring potatoes. If you use steak cut fries or even regular potatoes, they should be okay for as long as it takes to cook the drumsticks. However, I would also recommend for all of them, just for the added little bit of Christmas and flavor, to drizzle some olive oil on them, even if you don't salt and pepper, which if they're seasoned, you don't have to. That would be delicious. If you do something skinny though, like shoestring potatoes, I would put them in with only like 45 minutes left. Well, maybe an hour, because at 360, that's not as high as you're supposed to cook them at, I don't think. I never buy shoestring potatoes. I do like them. I don't know why I never buy them. Um, anyway, don't leave them in for the whole duration, because hers looked a little burned. She said they were a little dark, but okay. Um, okay, a little bit of just a little bit of salt on here, because I think there's probably salt in here. I should check before I start salting. Does it even say? Oh, it doesn't say. How weird. There's no ingredients. I wonder. Well, anyway, just a light on the salt, because it's probably in there. And only one side is fine. You don't have to turn them over, although I'm going to turn them over for the season. And the pepper. Anyway, so shoestrings or something thin. Also, what would help is coating them in oil. It's almost sort of like a, oh God, I don't want to say, I almost said like sunscreen, but no. It's like just a little protection from the heat. And I'm sorry that I'm making them with chunks of potato again, as opposed to some shoestrings, because it's good. The man and I get these from time to time. They're I'm not sure. I think McCain's craft beer French fries. Holy kalasa, they're good. The onion rings were just meh, but I don't like onion rings so much, so they might be delicious too. I don't remember what the man had to say about those, because he does like onion rings. Anyway, McCain, maybe. I don't know even what is the other brand. I'm such a generic store brand shopper that the only bagged potato we eat on the regular is tater tots, and I get them at Aldi's. But anyway, the name brand of craft beer French fries, heavenly. And I think those are skinny, so I would put them in sooner or later rather than right away. So, all right. I am very babbly today. You'll see this in the other video I did earlier. Coated on both sides with pepper and Montreal chicken. One side of salt, a little bit of salt and pepper. I see none on this side. I feel like maybe it needs a little something. And so we're going to go with the Herbamare spicy, although I really don't notice the difference between this and the green, which is not, because that's not 100% salt. It looks like there's none on this side. So this is really very good. Brace yourself if you look for it, though. It's a little expensive. It always was. However, this was like $10. It's sort of like Mrs. Dash, only more expensive, I would imagine. I don't know. I never actually looked at Mrs. Dash, so it's not all salt. Is the point I'm trying to get you here between my babbling. So just have a little bit of something on this side, and this is very well seasoned, which is good. Much like with the steak seasoning on steaks, which I never made steaks for you, and I won't. It's just they're on the grill. Anyway, heavy isn't terrible. This, and I'm going to put these in the oven right now, but I'm not going anywhere, because I'm going to put them in a direction where I can put another dish in there, because I'm going to throw a vegetable in right away too. So everything's done and we can eat. I'm going to make some carrots. A little bit of carrots, half a bag. That should be fine. I am not feeling eaty today, so half bag frozen carrots. If that wasn't too loud for you, because that just blasted my ears out. And I can slap them in a nice little dish here. I've been on a strict no-buy of vintage dishes lately, but I went to I don't remember where. I was looking for something for a gift, Christmas gift for somebody, and I saw this little glass baked casserole dish, and an old little I don't even know what I did with it to show you. It's a little white Bakelite, the Fire King or whatever bowl, and I bought them. I couldn't resist. I love this stuff. Oh, that looks like I put it in the dishwasher when it should have been hand washed. Be fine. Okay, that, and in keeping with the theme, we'll use some of the herbamare instead of just salt. I gotta get some more. They're both feeling light. Pepper. And for some reason, there's grapeseed oil here. I don't know how it got there. Did I use that instead of... Did I accidentally grab grapeseed oil instead of olive oil? Oh, well, you know what? I thought it looked very green. Anyway, it's just as good. Well, some people will say no, but I'm not afraid of seed oils. And then I will just do this. Stick them in the oven next to the chicken. And I'll set a timer for an hour and 20. Today, that feels like a number I would like. I do that a lot. Like, I'll set a timer for 14 minutes or set a timer for 18 minutes. Hour and 20. And there we go. I will likely come back and show you how it looks. All right, so an hour 20 at 360. I didn't even check on them because I got sidetracked by other stuff. It looks fantastic. Sure, the chicken's done. Oh, look, these aren't even stuck. They're going to be delightful. The carrots are just carrots. I did, one of the things that distracted me was watching over the video, and I saw that I brought this out, the dish out, and it had a little scorchy from the dishwasher not getting it all, and I was just like, it'll be fine. So there you go. Even though my cross-contamination fear is high, my little bit on the dirty side fear is non-existent. Oh yeah, these are nice and crispy and they're big, so they'll be soft in the middle, pillowy. The chicken, again, that's just crumbs. It's done. Oh, it's done like this, where there's going to be crispy bits on the bottom. Yeah, oh, that's going to be good. Excellent. This looks delicious. Hour 20. I don't know how long this video is going to end up being, but I don't know that it was even 15 minutes preparing. And if you watch the videos and then try to make the meals, you see that it's much quicker when you don't have to listen to me tell all my stories in between maneuvers. So, manja. It's not, let me come back to that. I'm going to workshop in it. I don't know why I say manja. I'm not even Italian. Not that I don't know if it matters, but I'm going to come up with something else. So, anyway, enjoy. That's not bad. Okay, bye.